Hey guys, Magnus Robert here. Really excited for this one. This is gonna be a really good one because we are versing. It's Battle of the Best Events, of course, and we are versing superheroes against the Springfield Jobs. So I can't express how excited I am for this one. Now, of course, there are 5 points to be won. This is round 3, so it's getting intense. 5 points to be won. First point is for structure and theme. Second point is for characters and costumes. Third point is for buildings and building skins. Fourth point is for decorations. And fifth and final point is for my overall feel as of today. So we're going to start with, of course, the older of the events. I just want to get right into this one because I can tell this one's going to be a tight match, I'm thinking. But we'll have to see. I don't plan these, so I don't actually know which one's going to win. Who knows? So, first event is the oldest of the events, which is, of course, the superheroes event, which is the oldest of them. So, what was the superheroes like? What was the theme for a starter? So, of course, the theme of this one was superheroes. It says it on the tin. Basically, we got a bunch of characters that could vaguely be considered superheroes. So, people like Bartman, you obviously had Plopper in there, you had Radioactive Man, Fallout Boy, these types of characters. The structure was pretty much just like what every event was like back in the day. It was your sort of your average kind of free act structured event. There was crafting as well, and there was little things as well. So there was another thing which was the felons thing, where you basically sent your different superheroes to fight felons, which I thought was pretty cool. You obviously had the upgrading of certain buildings as well. There was the criminals that walked around as well that you could place into people's towns, I think, was it? The different phases of criminals. Big thing that I want to talk about though, and this is the best thing, was the feel of the event, because oh god, the feel. So you go into it, you obviously had unique music, which I thought was a really nice touch. We don't really get that anymore. You obviously had the superhero splash screen, so it was almost like a comic book, and all of the text in game was kind of done in this kind of comic style stuff. Little touches like this I loved. And then we've got the clips they gave us. They gave us exclusive animations for this event. We had 2 animations, which I thought were really, really awesome to get. So this event, I just thought there was so special, so much care put into this, so much like little extra details they threw in there that made this event just feel really amazing. So I love this event. I think this is one of the best. So I will be surprised if this one doesn't get to the final round, but we'll have to see. Springfield Jobs is similar, free act structured event. You got some crafting. You even have exclusive clips. Now, granted, the clips that we got in this one are not as animated as the ones that we have in the superheroes one. They are just the tapped out characters moving about on this kind of black and white filter. But still, I think this is really cool. Crafting, of course, was a big thing of this. As you probably know, there was lots of awesome craftable items. There was the 3 buildings that we had, so the heist planning buildings, and you obviously could go to these, and that's where you get your clips and stuff. Now, the theme of this event was basically heists, and they did this with, heists is the first theme, and I kind of see the second theme as almost like a sequel to the Destination Springfield event. Now, I know in the past people said, well, it's not really a sequel. Sure, it's not technically a sequel to Destination Springfield, but we're getting a lot of around-the-world buildings, and that's what I mean by this is kind of a sequel to Destination Springfield. So a lot of the buildings, a lot of the items we got were characters that have appeared in travel episodes, or characters who are, foreign, I guess, is the word you could use. So, lots of awesome stuff in this event as well. So, which one do I think gets the point? Who am I kidding? It's superheroes. I love Springfield Jobs, and I think against any other update, the structure and theme of this one would have won. But superheroes, you can't beat it. Structure and theme-wise, superheroes is just 10 out of 10. There's not many updates that I think will beat superheroes on structure and theme, because, like I said, with the music, the fact that they changed the text, the sort of feel of the event, the crafting, all of that. It just was so much care was put into the superheroes update. It was a hell of a amazing ride, you know, and the clips and all that. It's just really, it's going to be hard for anything to beat this on structure and theme, and I feel kind of sorry that Springfield Jobs had to do it, but had to try and beat superheroes, but unfortunately they haven't made it through. Superheroes wins this round, but doesn't mean that Springfield Jobs can't win. So we have characters. So of course we'll start off with superheroes. So we're going to be doing on a point basis. So I'll tell you how many points I think each character will get. So Fallout Boy, for a starter, definitely gets 1 point. Plopper, I think, gets 1.2. He's premium, but I think they did a really good job with that. Petroleus Rex, 1 point, just about. I think he's cool enough. Yeah, Dr. Colossus definitely gets a point. The Collider gets a point. Radioactive Man, I don't care, 2 points. Because I love Radioactive Man. I think his inclusion in this event and the way that they had him be the final prize and the way that they built him up, I thought was just amazing. So I don't give a crap. Radioactive Man gets 2 points. Pie Man gets 2 points too. I think that's an amazing costume. I think it was really awesome, and yeah, I just think that's Homer's best costume, so I have to give that one 2 points. Clownface, yeah, I'll give him a point, just about. The Collector definitely gets a point, and Bartman also gets a point, meaning that, of course, Superheroes ends with 12 points. Hard to beat for its characters and costumes. So, Springfield Jobs obviously gave us a lot of characters, and I mean a lot of characters. This one was quite packed, so we'll have to go through all of them. So, first of all, we have Aristotle. Definitely gets a point. Primo, I think he's fine, so I'll give him 1. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Nana Sophie Mussolini definitely gets 1. Fit Tony definitely gets 1. The Pope gets 1. For Dante Calabrese, Junior and Senior, I'm just going to give them 1 combined point. I think they're cool that they're both different characters, but I think there's an argument that they could be made that they should be connected as just a 2-in-1, and I don't know, they're obviously in a bundle as well, so I just feel like 1 point's fair for them. And then there was a bunch of returning stuff. We obviously had Wheels McGarth. I think, yeah, he gets a point for sure. Then we have Guy Incognito. Definitely. The 2 ghosts we get, Oscar Wilde and Joffrey that one. I think they can get a combined point, but not a unique point. Jack the Ripper. I'm not going to give one. I think for Jack the Ripper and the 2 ghosts, that's 1 point. I just feel a bit funny giving them all an extra point, you know. But then we have Nigel. I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't like Nigel. I think he's a bit boring. There's just nothing cool about him. Should I be nice? I'll be nice. I'll give him 1 point. Arthur Fortune gets a point. Sven Golly, though, I'm sorry, Sven. You were super premium, so you do not get a point. So that... Oh, wait, no, there's more. There is more. We had Fernando Vidal. He gets a point. Mexican Duffman definitely gets a point. Was there more? Oh, Raul. He gets a point. And that is it. Yes, that is it. So, Superheroes ended with 12, but Springfield Jobs ends with 14. Now, I know this comes down to quantity and technically not quality. Now, what characters would I take? Would I take all the superhero characters over the Springfield Jobs characters? I probably would take the superhero characters, I'm not going to lie. However, I don't know if that's not the way I want to judge them. I think quality and quantity is sometimes, if you know, like for example, let's say we have an update that gets Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz, and we have both Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz, right? And then in another update, we get a bunch of random characters, like background characters, basically. But we get like 20 of them. Now, which one would get the point there? Because, yeah, that update gave us Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz. That's really cool. But those two are you know, those are two massive characters, and I'll probably give 2 points to both of them, so that's 4 points. But the other update, maybe some of them are a bit crappy. The 20 characters they gave us are crappy, but let's be honest, they're beating Troy McClure and Lionel Hutz, even though they're a bunch of crappy background characters. I know that might not be the way that everyone might not like the way that I'm judging them, but that's how I'm kind of doing it. So the point goes to Springfield Jobs. Just wanted to clear that up. Moving on, we have buildings. So, starting off with superheroes, we have the Superior Squad HQ. That one definitely gets a point. The Crap Silo, I can't give this one a point. Shouldn't be a building. As much as I love it being added, it shouldn't be a building. Tar Pits, yeah, they're cool enough. The Burn State Prison, I actually really love, and the Bank, I really love too. The Zenith City Times, and the Zenith City Apartments, the Zenith City Lofts, and the Zenith City Storefront. I'm going to give all of those buildings, not 1 point, but 2 points. I really love them, but I can't give them each individual points. I don't think that's fair. So they'll get 2 points though, so yeah. The Bonticle Gardens, I actually like that one a lot. Bartman Cave, can't give that one a point, I'm sorry. The Deaf Mountain there was awesome. That one definitely gets one. The Radioactive Man statue, there's an argument to be made that it shouldn't be a building. However, I don't care. I love it. And it was cash as well, so. A Kang Manor is amazing. And the Beach House is also really good. So that ends the superheroes off with a total of 11 points. Moving on to Springfield Jobs. Plunder Repeats. I actually really like this building. I know it's a crafting building, but hey, it's really cool. The Museum of Superfine Arts. I'm a little iffy with this one. I think it's just the way it's kind of a corner building. It just doesn't look right to me, so I'm not going to give that one a point. The Old Cathedral is fine enough. Tower of Springfield, I like. The Moho House is pretty cool too. Monty Burns Resort Casino. Yeah, I'll give that one a point. The Nag and Weasel gets one. Fortune Megastore. You're going to hate me here. I'm going to give it 2. I really love that one. I really love that building. The Master Hypnotist Test. Master Hypnotist Tent. Doesn't get a point. Italy, the Leaning Tower of Pisa gets a point for sure. The Colosseum definitely gets a point. St. Paul's Basilica. That one gets a point. Yep. Cute, the Resort Hotel gets a point. The Island Capitol Building, of course, gets a point. The First Class Lounge, for sure, gets a point too. Then we have... Do we have any more? Oh, yeah, the Boiled Potato. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I'm not going to give it a 1. St. Paul's Cathedral gets a point. It doesn't matter, though. I can go on and on and on and talk about the rest of the buildings. But the winner is, of course, Springfield Jobs. And I hate this. I really hate that Springfield Jobs is winning. Oh, God. But... as much as I love superheroes, building-wise, Springfield Jobs blows it out the water. So there is no point continuing going through all of them because they've won. They've won this one. So we come to decorations, which is it's gonna be good. Will it be good? It's gonna be hopefully good. So. The decorations that superheroes has is Rex Brown House, which honestly, yeah, I'll give that a point. The Zenith City phone booth, sure. The Rad Station Air Fortress, honestly, probably should be a building, and it was very expensive. I'll give it a point though because I love superheroes. Super Jed, I actually like that inclusion, and the Radmobile, that one gets a point. But that's all the decorations they added. This update was very decoration light. Oh, so we move on to, of course, they leave with 5 points, but we move on to, of course, Springfield Jobs. Now, first of all, we have all the terrace and the Grand Canal buildings. I'm going to give 3 points for all of them. So that includes all the sort of canal buildings. Because I actually really like their inclusion. I think you can decorate them really nicely. But to give them an individual point, I don't think it's fair. So 3, I think it's fair enough. The gondola, that one definitely gets a point. I love how you can put that onto water. I don't really like the Da Vinci airship, so that one doesn't get one. The cheese truck, though, does get one. Pompeii Ruins definitely gets one too. And then we had the United Kingdom stuff. The life-size Prince Albert in a can doesn't get a point. The Queen's carriage does get a point. The phone booth gets a point. The police call box gets a point. And I could go on and on and on. But unfortunately, Springfield Jobs gets the point. Oh, Jesus Christ. I actually don't like this. Now I'm seriously considering changing my view for the characters and costumes. Oh, I don't like this one. I'm considering it, but I'm going to stand by my point. I think, just generally though, Springfield Jobs beats this update, beats superheroes on buildings, and it beats superheroes on decorations. If we're going on this points basis, I think, yeah, it's fair that Springfield Jobs wins. And I think, honestly, in characters, we get a lot of goddamn characters in that update. So I would even go as far to say, yeah, it beats it on characters. However, the overall feel point definitely would go to superheroes, and the structure and theme one definitely goes to superheroes. I love superheroes so much. But with the point basis that I have, we're going to get updates like this, which shouldn't really, updates that we love. Now, I still, to this day, say that superheroes is my favourite update. I don't care what this doesn't prove anything, alright? Doesn't prove a thing. But for the purpose of the Battle of the Best Events, this is the format I chose, so we're gonna stick with it. And Springfield Jobs goes through to the next round, whereas Superheroes does not. I'm actually really annoyed at myself. Damn. Oh god, I'm seriously considering going back and redoing this video now and just lying to you, but no, I think despite, I tried my best, right? Because I even said with Nigel, I don't know if I like Nigel. I was trying my best not to give points, but I can't lie. I'm trying my best not to be biased. I'm not going to be biased. I'm going to let Springfield Jobs go through, and Superheroes is unfortunately defeated. So, tell me your thoughts on this particular video. God damn it. Yeah. I still think Superheroes is better, but this is the hole I've dug, so I'm gonna lie and die in it. So let's just end the video. Tune in next week for Homopalooza against Treehouse of Horror 30. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. Oh shit. The video has ended, but there is an incoming ramble where I ramble about stuff. So if you're done with the video, click off. If you really want to hear the ramble, please carry on listening. It's not very nice. Bye. Okay, I just want to quickly put something at the end of this. I've just been editing this video and I've just... it's in my brain because this one really gets me. I went into this video thinking Superheroes was probably going to lose the point to decorate buildings even. Because I had... Basically, I don't plan these videos out. You guys know me. I'm fucking lazy, alright? I can't be arsed. So, like, a lot of these videos, I'll just start. I'll bring up the wiki pages on my iPad, and then I'll just go through the list of items, and then just kind of give my general overall thoughts. And that's how I do these videos. And yeah, is it a bit lazy? Yeah, it is. I'll admit that. I'm not going to deny that I'm very lazy with the Battle of the Best Events videos. However, I've been like thinking this over and thinking this over and thinking this over, and honestly, I generally think that, yeah, Springfield Jobs should go through to the next round. Because, listen, this Battle of the Best Events, we're not judging the best event as a whole. We are basing it based on its structure and theme, its characters and costumes, its buildings, its decorations, and then the overall feel. The overall feel point is the saving grace, if you will, the get out of jail free card. So if I have two updates that I like, or maybe even one update I really like, and one I'm like, it's okay, and they come neck and neck, 2 points each, I can break that tie and give it to the event that I personally like better. Now, if it went to this in the Superheroes, I would have easily given it to the Superheroes, but it didn't. And I think the one thing that people are probably going to disagree with, I don't think anyone can disagree with me on the buildings and buildings and decorations. If anyone disagrees with me that the Springfield Jobs has better buildings and decorations, you're just fucking wrong, okay? You're wrong. It has better buildings, it has better decorations, okay? The one thing that I think people might disagree with me on, and even I'm slightly disagreeing with myself, is the characters and the costumes point. And I think that one, yeah, it's true. It really comes down to that one goddamn point. And it's hard, it really is, because we just get too many characters in Springfield Jobs for me not to ignore the sheer amount of quantity. And a lot of them are meh. Yeah, a lot of them are meh characters. But it's a lot of characters nonetheless. And although, yeah, the superhero characters are great, I even gave 2 points to Pie Man. I gave 2 points to Radioactive Man. It didn't matter. It still fucking won. The Springfield Jobs still won. And, oh, Jesus Christ. I've just been thinking it over in my head, and this video is just going to go on and on and on. Please, if you want to skip this ramble, go for it. But, yeah, that's just my overall thoughts. And also, it doesn't mean that Springfield Jobs is a better update than Superheroes, because I think that the structure and the theme, the way that update felt, the way that the Superheroes update was structured, the music, all of that shit, I think that is so much better than it elevates that update so much above Springfield Jobs. However, the point-based system is gonna kill me sometimes. It's killed you guys in the past. You've complained in the past when certain updates have won, and it's annoying, yeah, but I need some sort of logical consistency to base these events, because if I just go on my solid opinion, you guys are going to know the Superheroes was going to make it and win. And I generally thought the Superheroes was probably going to make it to the final rounds. I didn't know if it was necessarily going to win. I went into this thinking that it was going to go through. And now I'm like considering changing my thoughts, but no, I'm sticking with it. We're going to carry on. We're going to do this point-based system, and we're going to judge it on that. You may disagree with some things I give points to, and that's fair, but just so you know, I'm not doing this to piss you off. It's pissed me off a little bit as well, but regardless, I'm sticking with my decision. So, oh, Jesus Christ. Sorry for the little ramble at the end. I just had to include it. Thanks for watching. Anyway, goodbye.